All the inspectors are out today. Legends, welcome back to the channel. John here. Actually, Dad's here as well with the inspector and the fluffy inspector too on a grim old day here in Lincolnshire. We're not here today to talk about this that's hiding in the background. No, that's a 2000, well, that's a proton. We're not here to talk about protons today. We're here to talk about this, which is something classic and British that I own, which is my 1949 Armstrong Siddeley Lancaster. Look at this lot behind me here, enjoying the garden. As you can imagine then, being an older car, it needs a bit of fettling. It's not something you can just jump in and take to Asda on a whim. It does need a little bit of TLC. I bought the car 4 or 5 years ago now, during the coronavirus times, sight unseen, and in that time we've done nothing but make it better. The car is back in my garden now after being returned from Dad's house, because he has been fettling it, giving it its yearly service for the past couple of weeks whilst we've had the black night out as part of the Festival of the Unexceptional. If you haven't seen the videos on the channel of the Armstrong Siddeley, check them out. You might not even know that I own this car. But anyway, in this video we'll have a chat with Dad, see what he's done to the Armstrong in the past, well, couple of weeks. What are you doing, Mrs. Inspector? Afternoon, how are you? You okay? I've just seen you rolling around on the floor with the inspector.
Yeah,
she's out
being
here.
weird, she's.
Why is she being weird?
She's been weird.
Just being weird.
Yeah.
Talking about being weird, this is an unusual sight in the back garden this afternoon. We've got a Proton there, we've got an Armstrong Siddeley there, and you're here. We've brought the car back home. In the introduction, I alluded to the fact that you've been doing lots of work on the car for the past couple of weeks. We'll talk about that in a minute, but you like this one as part of the collection, don't you?
It's all right for tinkering with. It's not very good for riding around in.
No, we've just been for a bit of a drive, and it's, well, how would you put it? How would you describe it?
Handful.
It certainly is a bit of a handful.
A handful.
Yeah, it's not the
It's
sort
not
of thing.
suited for modern roads and motoring.
No.
I wouldn't want to go to the car park in Asda in it now.
You've not been taking it to the gym this week?
No.
No, fair enough. So I've had this car, what, 4 or 5 years now?
Bet power steering would make it better.
I bet lots of things would make it better. Just talk us through the work that you've done on it in the past to get it to its current condition, and then we'll go through the service stuff you've been doing this week.
What have we done to it in the past? We've overhauled the brakes several times. We've made the engine run properly. We had to put a distributor in it that works better.
So talk to us about that.
Do the flow tights in the carburetors. Generally tinkering around with it. And a lot of work on the suspension. And then of course the suspension collapsed. So we had to mend the suspension again. And this week all I've done is just give it a good greasing and check the levels.
So when we first got the car, when I first had it arrive, it was bought sight unseen, and it came from Wales. We took it for a test drive, and the first thing you said was, "This isn't running right, it's misfiring." So the first port of call was to give it a good overhaul and check it all out. So we had the brakes looked at, and they are drum brakes with shoes.
Yeah.
So we sent those away, had those relined, resold, and done and dusted. And then we attacked the fact that it wasn't running right. Why wasn't it running right?
Because the bob weights were, instead of advancing the ignition when it accelerated, it was retarding it.
So did it have the wrong distributor on the car then?
Yes.
Yeah, it did. We had a, I don't know, how would you describe it? Well, it went the wrong way, basically.
It was made to go the other way around, yes.
Yeah, but somebody clearly knew that.
Yeah, because they changed the gear on the end.
Yeah, yeah. So we bought a proper.
I still haven't grasped who was responsible for that.
Yeah, yeah. We don't know, because the car's had a checkered history.
Yeah, but somebody said that they was doing 70 miles an hour in it at some stage.
Yeah, well.
That was the lottery winner, man.
I bet that was Kevin Brown. I bet that would be spooky, doing 70 miles an hour.
I read it at 55 and that was enough.
Yeah, yeah. The inspector's checking everything out.
Yeah.
So what have you done to the distributor now then to get it running right?
You got another one, didn't you?
Yeah, but did you just replace it,
I
or
had to change the gear on the end.
and then now it works?
Yeah.
And now it works fine. So it advances when it needs to advance, and it.
And if you think about it, it's got to work on centrifugal force to chuck the bob weights out.
This mechanicking. This is above me. We'll have a look. Well, let's get closer to the car and take an actual look at it, because it is a beautiful thing. It wasn't originally in this colour, was it? It was
Black.
black, as was most things back in 1949. And when it was first bought, it was £900. Went to a doctor down
Buy a
in
blooming house for that in them
London.
days.
You certainly could. But interestingly, though, would have still had the brown leather interior, even though it was black car, with like a cream accent down the side and cream pinstripe on the wheels. The colour is Marmite, isn't it? Literally brown, but what do you reckon to the colour?
I like it.
Yeah, it's grown on me. When I first bought the car, my intention was to strip it and paint it, but, well, it looks like a brogue now. It looks like a Charleston shoe, or a Pullman coach, and it was obviously restored in the 70s. You've seen the restoration underneath and up close. Has it been done well?
Not bad.
It's not a bad restoration. No. Bert Chandler, the engineer from down Ipswich way, did the full rebuild, and it was sold as part of his estate sale. When he passed away, it went through Bridge Classic Cars up to Kevin Brown, who was a lottery winner, up north. He then, well, took a massive loss on the car and sold it to the Yorkshire Classic Car Company, who did lots of dubious things to the car, including rip out the original leather interior, which I cannot grasp, to be honest with you. It then went to a chap called Sir Mike Dingley Jones, and then I bought it, sight unseen, for, well, pretty much a song. I paid what it's worth, to be honest with you, especially in the condition that it was in. So what have you done? Talk us about the steering that collapsed, please. This was last year, wasn't it?
Yes, the bracket, well, it didn't collapse, did it? But the bracket that holds the top shock absorber had broken, hadn't it?
I brought it round to you and your words were, it's a death trap.
It wasn't safe to be riding around in.
It certainly wasn't. What actually happened? Because I thought the chassis had
Well, it is, it's part
cracked.
of the chassis, isn't it? It's the bracket on the chassis.
What are you doing there?
I'm pulling a weed up.
Can you focus on content creation, please, and not gardening?
I didn't get where I am today by standing around talking.
So you welded that up.
This, mate.
Big job?
Big-ish.
Yeah, but okay. And so then, like I alluded to in the introduction, it comes to you for a couple of weeks every year.
Yeah.
There's a guys.
I think it goes on a holiday, really.
It goes on holiday, not necessarily for a refurb, not necessarily for some TLC, but because, well, it lives in this garage normally, and I need to get the Black Knight out for the Festival of the Unexceptional.
Yes.
Can we show people under the bonnet?
Under the bonnet?
Yeah, you're going to have to put your weeds down. Just drop them on the floor, mate, because I'm going to be doing the garden later.
Yeah, put that away and move that, will you?
Yeah, I will do.
Under the bonnet?
Show us around.
You want to see where the magic happens?
Yeah, I'll show you the interior as well, because people will want to know.
I wouldn't think
There's
they'd
the
call it
interior.
magic with this.
So it's powered by a 16 horsepower engine, but it's not actually 16 horsepower. Please tell us the specs of the engine.
I don't blinking well know, but they're English horses. They're big horses.
Big horses. So the later version of this, after 1950, had the 18 horsepower engine. Yeah. Just show
horses.
Show us the engine bay, because it's a used engine bay, but it's good. Obviously you've got an air filter in here, and your oil cap, and your plug leads, and I can see the distributor cap, and I can see the starter and everything in there.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? See the starter?
What's this? Is this a starter?
That's a coil.
Oh, yeah, same thing?
It's nothing like the same thing.
Okay, well, show us around then. Talk us through the engine bay.
That's the cylinder reservoir.
Yeah, which leaks?
Hooter.
Horn.
No, it doesn't loot, I fixed it.
Oh, have you fixed it? See, you didn't tell us that you'd fixed it.
Dynamo.
Hang on, where's the dynamo? And what does that do?
That's the DC dynamo that makes electric to charge the battery.
Charge the battoir, which is in here.
That's the
It's a modern
steering
battery.
box.
Yeah, we've replaced the fluid in there, haven't we?
I
We've
did,
replaced the
yes.
steering
That is
fluid.
the distributor.
Yeah,
That's the coil.
we replaced
That's
that.
the fuel pump. That's the engine breather. Those are the plug leads.
What does the engine breather do?
It lets wind out the engine.
Oh, Let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
Yeah, now we know. Carburettor, I know that bit because we've done the floats and stuff in there.
There's a float height.
It's a used engine bay.
Oh,
Yeah, I bet that was warm.
engine breather. It's been converted to a modern oil filter,
Yeah.
which is good.
The manifold is massive, isn't it? It's huge.
Yeah.
The engine bay is not perfect.
Wiper motor, fuse box, voltage regulator.
Oh yeah, let's have a look at that because that's like a funny old Lucas box, isn't it?
Yeah, voltage regulator.
What does that do?
It regulates the voltages. It's got coils and contacts and things in it.
Got all sorts of clever
You
things in
you
it.
set it up with some special tools. Which
Now, one thing we've alluded to is the fact that it gets quite warm
it does,
under
yeah.
here. We've done lots of clever things with coolant and that sort of thing, but these copper pipes go into the cabin to control the heater.
It's got an heater.
It has got a heater. There's a little tap
Not
here.
many cars of this age had heaters.
There's a little tap, and we've daren't turn it off in there, but it does get, well, quite warm
They always do.
in the cabin. It's an okay thing to work on though, isn't it?
It's all right to work on, but it's not a practical thing to nip to the shops in.
So tell us about what you've done the past couple of weeks then, because I left it with you,
Very little.
and I said, Dad, you don't need to do any work on it. It doesn't need a service. It doesn't need anything doing. It's not collapsing.
just-
It's not falling to bits.
Check the levels.
But
and
you've been unable to help
blew
yourself.
the tyres up and greased it. It's got to be done, isn't it?
When you say greased it, what do you mean by
Greased
that?
its nipples.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't mean them sort.
That's a thumbnail and a half. How does that work then? I'm guessing you have to use an old style grease gun.
I do, mate, yeah. You get under there with the grease gun and you pump some nice lovely grease into the ball joints.
And what does
steering
that do?
joints.
Just keep it all nice and supple?
Yeah, the thing is that stuff, it slowly turns to water, doesn't it? Even if you're not using it, it turns to water.
One thing we did discover is
Not water, but liquid.
it's got the original sort of leather
Boots on
boots
the steering joints.
on the
yeah, it
steering
does.
joints. Yeah.
Which
Good.
is quite amazing, really.
Do you enjoy working? We've bored you. Do you enjoy working on this car?
Well, it's different, isn't it?
It's something a bit different in the collection. What's next for the Armstrong Siddeley then?
Put it back in the shed for another year.
Yeah. If I said to you, I'm going to leave it with you, and I'm going to leave you with a budget of £500, what would you be doing to the car over the winter period?
Nothing.
Does it not want for anything now?
No.
Good. There you are. So for those of you that say
For a car that doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't.
it doesn't need much, does it?
No.
It just needs a
It
good
goes
old
for,
clean.
goes for a fortnight's holiday with Grandad. Because
Exactly.
it's a totally impractical thing this day and age, isn't it?
Yeah, I like taking it out.
It
every now
amazes
and
me
again.
how the Armstrong Siddeley owners people come all the way from the Netherlands in one.
Yes.
He's got a special tray fastened underneath it to catch the oil.
Has he? And then what? Pump it back in.
No, but he's got a tray under the rear main.
You've fixed a few oil leaks on this, but there's nothing major now on it. It's nice and dry.
It did have a few oil leaks, didn't
It
it?
did. Was it the rear diff?
Oh, yeah, the diff seals were leaking.
Rear diff seals. We've done them.
There's something that was leaking on the engine as well. Can't remember what it was now. I think it's the breathers or something.
There you go.
Anyway,
Well, I just thought I'd talk about what we've done, show people the car, and I don't know, make a bit of content about the Armstrong Siddeley because not everybody sees it.
hey, looky.
People don't really like the Armstrong Siddeley videos, so thumbs up if you've enjoyed this
Well,
one.
let's be honest with you, people aren't sort of that era anymore, are they?
No, absolutely not. But I think it's a lovely old British car. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work on the car.
It's even older than me.
It is, yeah, what is it, 1949, so it's approaching
is.
80 years old. Only just. Thanks for your hard work, we'll put it back in the garage.
Your sums aren't very good, are they?
What's that?
It's nowhere near 80, is it?
Well, it was 72 when I bought it 5 years ago, so it's closer to 80 than it is to 70, sunshine. The inspector's doing her maths over there now.
Yeah.
Right, thanks for all your hard work.
Yeah. Get your calculator out, Grandad. Very good.
Good.
Let's get it put in the shed.
Let's put it away for another year.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, thumbs up, please. What do you reckon to the Armstrong Siddeley? Yay or nay? Something that's a impractical old beast, but it is something we keep as part of the collection. Always wanted one, and now I've got one. Till next time, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up from Dad. See you later. There are so many more Proton related videos on the channel, and I've actually selected a couple that I think you might like here on this page. Give them a click to watch them now. Don't forget to subscribe for more Proton fun and lots more videos coming soon.